Twisted Harvest. All good girls love a big fat cock. The words echoed in my mind, a twisted mantra that had become the driving force behind my actions. It didn't matter who they were, what they looked like, or how they identified. In my eyes, they were all good girls, worthy of my twisted affection. And so I would seek them out, these unsuspecting victims, luring them in with false promises of love and acceptance. They would come to me, trembling with a mixture of fear and unwilling anticipation, their bodies betraying the dark desires that lurked within. And I, in turn, would give them what they craved, taking their innocence and their very lives in the most brutal, agonizing ways imaginable. The size and shape of their genitalia mattered not to me. I harvested them all, the delicate, the well-endowed, the androgynous. It was all the same in the end. Their screams and pleas for mercy would echo through the hidden confines of my lair, a twisted symphony that fueled my depraved cravings. And when the deed was done, when the last breath had left their broken bodies, I would gaze upon their lifeless forms with a sense of twisted satisfaction. For in those moments they were truly good girls, their compliance and submission to my will etched upon their features for all eternity. The authorities, of course, would eventually catch wind of my activities, their futile attempts to apprehend me only serving to heighten my sense of power and control. I would taunt them, leaving behind breadcrumbs and clues that would tantalize and torment them, all the while continuing my grisly harvesting with impunity. For you see, I was untouchable, a predator operating in the shadows, my victims mere playthings to be used and discarded at my whim. The thrill of the hunt, the exhilaration of the kill, it was all-consuming, a dark addiction that consumed my every waking moment. And as the bodies piled up, the authorities grew increasingly desperate, their efforts to stop me becoming ever more frantic. But I would always stay one step ahead, my twisted ingenuity and meticulous planning rendering their attempts futile. Until, that is, the day came when I grew careless, when my arrogance and overconfidence led me to make a fatal mistake. The police were upon me in an instant, their guns leveled and their expressions etched with a mixture of revulsion and determination. As they dragged me away, kicking and screaming, I knew that my reign of terror had finally come to an end. But even as I was shackled and hauled off to face my reckoning, a twisted, mirthless grin spread across my lips. For I knew deep down that my work was never truly done, that the dark, insatiable hunger that had driven me would continue to haunt the world long after I had been silenced.